Ryan, here's where I'm at with this. When I talk about the San Francisco 49ers, and people get on me because I don't give Jimmy Garoppolo the praise he deserves. What I say is he's not a scrub. I'm not saying that. But I'm able to point to a multitude of the things about the San Francisco 49ers before I get to their so-called franchise quarterback. I'm looking at their secondary led by Richard Sherman. I'm looking at the defensive line led by Nick Bosa. I'm looking at their wide receivers. George Kittle is arguably the best tight end in football, even though I think it's still Travis Kelce. I'm looking at Kyle Shanahan's play calling, and then I get to Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though the Steelers obviously had their defense, and it's definitely to be renowned and respected and all of that other stuff, tell me one year, because remember, Ben Roethlisberger, his rookie year, won all 13 of his regular season games. He was 13-0. So you tell me one year that Ben Roethlisberger has been with Pittsburgh, that it didn't start with Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not saying the other components didn't matter and they weren't integral. What I'm saying is there isn't one year in his career with the Pittsburgh Steelers where we didn't look at the Pittsburgh Steelers and say, Ben Roethlisberger. The point is that he was that dude where, good or bad, you expected something from him. I think that contributes to the all-time great conversation.
They won 8 games. They won 8 games without Roethlisberger this year. That's a pretty good experiment, meaning because of Mike Tomlin, that team can't be less than 500. In fact, that's a statement of fact. It's never happened.
Ben Roethlisberger didn't always have Mike Tomlin.
Means you're 500. What does Ben Roethlisberger mean? You got another 2 wins over that. You like when you think of the Steelers, you think of like a 10-win team. That's good. A quarterback can give you 2 wins over the coach. That's good. He's really good. In fact, I would even say he's great, and I'd say he's a Hall of Famer. I think it's indisputable. He's a Hall of Famer. But is he top 10? Like, a lot of guys come to mind before him, and what I'm saying is, forget about GOAT. You're right, you don't have to be a GOAT to be considered the all-time great, but should you be at least considered for the top 10? He wins another one, he'll be in the top 10. If he doesn't, I don't think he will be.
And Stephen A., I know we got to go. I'm going to say this. In 2008, 2009, when we won the Super Bowl, one of the last things we were thinking about was walking in with Ben, because I knew that those other 10 dudes I was going to play defense with wasn't going to give up a lot of points. So what we were thinking about the offense is just don't turn it over, because if they don't score, we'll probably get a touchdown and we can win this thing 7-0.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.